Great, good to see all of you here. Stock market, it evokes mixed reactions, a lot of reactions actually. Most people come to the stock market because they want some quick money, fast money. People don't mind, putting their money in the pension funds growing at 6% per year for 25 years. They don't mind putting money into FD for 5 years, giving 8% a year, waiting patiently. But when it comes to stock market, almost everybody is in a hurry. People want to make quick money into the market. And when people come into any webinar or workshop, the thing that is on the top of the mind is how can I make a lot of profits from the stock market? I've been into this profession for almost 12 years. I'm a full-time trader and a trading coach. This is what I do for a living. And I know that this is not the reality of this market. The reality of this market is something else. The reality of this market is losses. 80% of the people in this market only make losses. Whether they are short-term intraday trader, options traders, commodity traders, forex traders, portfolio builder, long-term investors, 80% of the people over a period of time only make losses, and nobody is talking about losses. But the fact is, out of the 60 people who are sitting here right now into this webinar, either you are absolutely fresh with dreams in your eyes, or you have already taken your share of losses, and now you are wondering how I can get those losses back here. So before we go into the profits, let's first talk about losses. Yes, guys, how many of you had losses in the market, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Have you taken a loss? Thank you for the honesty. A lot of people are saying, sir, I've taken a lot of losses in the, somebody gave me a figure of 1.1 crores. That's a lot of loss. Shivanand says, sir, I make losses 90% of the time. Guys, from my end, I'm on a 25 Mbps connection. From your end, if the connection is a little weak or internet is a little slow, you might see some audio issue or you might see some video issues. I cannot do anything on that, but I will be sending you a recording of this session. So by any chance, if your video quality or your audio quality is poor, please bear with me. I will send a recording of this session to everybody, so you can again listen to it. Great, guys. So a lot of people have taken losses here on this. My session would be in English, please, guys. I have a lot of people from South, so that's why I'll keep it in English. बीच बीच में थोड़ा हिंदी मुझे लगेगा तो मैं बोल दूंगा, but I'll keep it in English. Okay. Let's first try to understand why losses happen into this market. First reason losses happen into this market is this market is entirely different from the market that you are used to. The market that you are used to is a debt market. When you go to a bank, you put their money in FD at 8% per year, you have entered the debt market. What will the bank do? It will take your money, give you 8% per year, and it will pass that money to somebody else at a higher rate of interest as a housing loan, personal loan, credit card loan. So this is how the debt market operates. Money is taken at a lower rate of interest and it is given to somebody else at a higher rate of interest. But when you come to the stock market, the mechanism is different. Let's say you want to buy Reliance. Geo charges have been given. Reliance has gone up 11% in a day. And somebody has given you a hot tip that Reliance Industries will go to 1,500 rupees. You decide to buy 500 Reliance. You give your instruction to your broker, hey, on Monday morning, buy 500 Reliance for me. And the broker is very happy. You know, he will make a profit, whether his brokerage, whether you make a profit or not, right? So on Monday morning, your broker buys 500 Reliance for you, and now you're hoping that Reliance will go up. If you didn't have that hope, you would have never bought the Reliance. Now let's look at the other side of the story. This 500 Reliance that you bought, you would have bought it from somebody else. There's somebody else from whom you bought the Reliance, who sold his Reliance to you. Is he bullish on Reliance or bearish on Reliance? Please answer. Right? He's bearish on Reliance. Otherwise, he would have never sold it to you. That means for a transaction to happen in the stock market, people should have two different opinions. If one is bullish, another has to be bearish. Whether it is a transaction in stocks, whether it is a transaction in options, whether it is commodities, futures, whatever the case might be, the fact is, for people to, uh, one person to be right, another person has to be wrong here. That's absolutely so right, Tarun. That's the fact. And since most people go there in the right game, that I have to be right here all the time, that's why most of the people make losses, because nobody can be right here all the time here. Okay. Oh, guys, I'll not make it full screen, otherwise my other screen is not properly visible. That's why you will only see half the PowerPoint. But the main thing is what I'm talking. So if you can focus on that, Pritham, that would be enough. So this is first reason why losses happen. What is our psychology, the world that we live on? We are trained to be right. You go to the school, you have to do the right things, be right all the time, score your 90%. That's how you go. When you go further into your jobs, you have to be right to get your promotions and everything. So right is drilled into our psychology. And by default, when people come to the stock market, most of the people are not trained. They try to be right all the time in a market where being wrong is absolutely normal. People ask me, sir, do you make loss? Oh, I said, every day. Any trader who says, I have not taken a loss, wo jhoot bolta hai. He is lying. Every trader takes a loss. How he takes a loss decides whether overall he is in profit or he is in losses. That's the first reason why losses happen into the market. Second reason why losses happen into the market is the mechanism of the entry and the exits. In a dead market, the moment you have bought it, your profit is guaranteed to you. You become risk-free. But in the stock market, let's go back to our Reliance. Let's say you bought the Reliance at 1100 rupees. It started going up. It went to 1300 rupees, 1400 rupees. You're very happy. You're making nice profits in your Reliance, but you don't sell it. Your greed is there on top. And then Reliance starts going down. 1300, 1100, 1000, 900, and now at 900 you have to sell it for whatever reason. What price will you get? Your entry price of 1100, the high price of 1300, or the current price of 900? Which one will you get, guys? So let's keep it very interactive. 900. Fantastic. Very good answers. 900, everybody said. Current price. That means the moment you entered into the market, the moment you bought Reliance, did you become risk-free or did your risk start? The risk started. Very important. Very important to understand. In the market, the risk starts when you enter. When you enter, then the risk starts properly. Until the time you don't exit, you will be in the risk. Now let's understand properly this word risk. What is risk, guys? A lot of people now, almost 72 people have attended. What is risk? Just please write there. What is the risk? As you understand it, no guarantee, chances of making a loss, probability of loss, uncertainty, losing money, no control, which I want to lose, loss. See, most people, if you see, most people equate risk as loss. That is not true actually. Risk means uncertainty. Risk means uncertainty. Anything that is uncertain is at risk. When you buy something at 100 rupees, it goes from, let me take any stock here. Let's say I take ACC. If I take ACC here and I buy ACC at, let's say, this price. You bought ACC here. So the moment you buy ACC, let's say at this point you buy ACC, then on the upper side is your positive risk, and on the negative side, on the lower side, is your negative risk. See, now let's say price is going up. So which risk is increasing? The positive risk is increasing. Until the time you don't get out, the risk will remain. The risk will remain till you get out. Now, here, the positive risk has started moving towards a negative risk. So that means between the entry and the exit, you only have risk. What are the two major risks that are there into the market? The two major risks that are there into the market, one is a time risk. What is the time risk? People think long term is very safe. I have so many people who say, no, sir, I don't do any intraday trading. I just buy and hold for years. That is very safe. Now, this is a problem. Because if you are holding, let's look at the logic. If you are trading a stock for one day only, intraday trading. In intraday trading, what is the maximum move can happen? Maybe 2-3%. So risk is restricted to 2-3%. But if you're holding it for a few days, swing trading, it can move 5% up or 5% down. So your risk has increased. If you're doing positional trading, holding it for many weeks, 2-3 months, it can go up 20%, it can come down 20%. Your risk is increased. And if you're holding it for a long period of time, it might go 50% up, it might go 50% down. So bigger the time period, bigger is the risk. Because till the time you don't exit, your risk has not finished. That's number one thing. You are at a time risk. What is another risk into the market? Another risk into this market is the skill risk. This is a very important risk to understand. A person is lying on the ground having a heart attack. I'm there. I don't know anything about operations. And then there is a heart surgeon who's standing next to me. Which one is qualified to touch that patient? Which one? Let's understand the stock market the easy way. The doctor, the surgeon, even though I know this person is a close friend of mine. Why? Because I don't have the skill. The surgeon has got the skill. Was the surgeon born with the capacity to do open heart surgeries? No. He went to a school, he went to a college, he went to a medical college, he, trained himself, got the required knowledge, practice, got the required skill, and that's how he became a specialist. In first 2 years of the medical college, doctors have all the theoretical knowledge, but the medical college knows that they do not have the skill yet because they have not practiced it yet. That's why in the first 2 years, they only give them dead bodies to experiment with, because they know if without skill they give live bodies to experiment to them, they will convert them into dead bodies. Right? This is what happened to 80% of the people into the stock market. People come here without any skill. And since they don't have any skill and they keep on holding it for long periods of time, so they suffer both from skill risk and they suffer both from time risk. And that's another reason why a lot of people make losses into this market. Second reason why losses happen. Let's see the third reason why losses happen into this market. In this market, nobody takes responsibility for you. That's another very important reason. In this market, nobody takes responsibility for you. When you go to a bank, put your money in FD, the moment you put your money there, your 8% is guaranteed to you. You get a piece of paper. Okay. But when you open a trading account, a demat account, buy a mutual fund, give money to somebody for portfolio management, don't they make you sign at many places that if a loss happens, only you are responsible for it? And you sign. Happily people sign and give the paper. When you yourself sign that you are responsible for your losses, Yogesh gave a very good one from Pune. He said, my money is at total risk. Of course, because nobody is responsible for it. And because of this one loophole, anybody can promise you anything and get away with it. Anybody can promise you anything and get away with it. The first very common promises are the tip services. What do they say? My tips are 90% accurate. 10,000 rupees a month only. Take my tips, 90% accurate. Ask them back. If your tips are 90% accurate, why don't you sit home, trade your own tips and become rich? Logical question to ask. Another is a group of people who claim they have shortcuts. They will say, come into my one-day training, few hours training, 2-day training. I will teach you a secret method, a technique, a strategy. Then you can go and practice it and you will become rich. Option, jackpot, binary option. There's so many words now. Ask them back the same thing. Hey, if you have such a secret method or strategy, why don't you sit home, practice and become crore-patis out of it? Logical question to ask in this also. Third is now these days the software things, algo trading kind of stuff, where they say, I have this software which will generate buy and sell signals. You just give your money to you or buy my software. The moment the green signal will come, you buy. Then the red signal will come, you sell, or the software will do it for you. And, you can make money, automatically with it. I'll ask them back, if you have such a software, why are you giving it to me? Why don't you sit home, trade your own software and become rich? See, these are hard questions, but should be asked. And another category of people is who says, oh, I'm an expert, give me your money. I will handle it for you and give you a share in profits. 12 years into this market, one thing I know is those who know how to make money, they don't require your money. And those who are asking for your money, beware. Beware. Sajag rehna, savdhan rehna. Okay. In fact, the only question worth asking is, as a disclaimer, guys, I have no tip service to sell. I have no secret methods by which you can become rich in 3 hours. I have no software to sell. And I do not handle anybody's money. In fact, the only question worth asking, to the so-called experts is, hey, if you are an expert, will you live trade in front of me intraday, at least with about 5 to 10 lakh rupees of capital? And I'll pay you for it, tell him. And if possible, send the recording of it to me. by evening so that I can watch it. What were you doing? And if possible, if I can also trade with you, that would be great. Because that way I'll get confidence that this is how professional traders trade. And if you build portfolios, please build it with me, but make sure your capital is at least about 1 crore of rupees so that I can get a confidence that about 1 crore rupees portfolio can be built by a common man like me. Is it a right question to ask, guys? In fact, this is the only question worth asking. This is what I do every day. And if you have listened to my YouTube videos, some of you have been sent here through references. This is what I do. I live trade every day with 5 to 10 lakh rupees of capital in my online trading room. And I build portfolios with my trader with the average capital of about crore of rupees roughly. Because that is the only way. I don't go to any corporates. You'll never see me on any TV, and the only thing I work about, if you go to my Facebook page here, let me open my latest comment by one of the students I got today. This is from Shahul Hamid. I was live trading yesterday, with my students with a turnover in a day I did of about, 1 crore of rupees. That's what he said, sir. Dear sir, trading with you has made me firm on my faith that anyone with right skill and discipline can not just make a living out of this market, but also be able to provide back to the society, as is our purpose of creation. It was really a fortunate moment when got in touch with Pathfinders here. So this is my Facebook page, guys. I'll send you a link so that you can have a look at it. Facebook page here. Then this is another thing. On the day of the demonetization, what was I doing? On the day of the demonetization, I was live trading with 500 of my traders. And from morning to evening, I made a profit of 1,12,000 rupees. And this is a link freely available on YouTube. I openly share my methods and strategies. Methods or strategies se paisa banta, to sab amir hote. The magic never lies in the bat. Always remember, the magic lies in the skill of Sachin and Virat Kohli. Bat to sabke paas ho sakta hai. Okay. Then on the day the surgical strike happened, I was again live trading with my traders. And in about 5-6 hours, I made a profit of about 60,000 rupees on a capital of 1,50,000 rupees. And this is the link of it. So here, on a regular days, I'll talk to you about that regular days. So the main thing is, this is what needs to be, if somebody claims he's an expert, he should be able to. Okay. So this is what is very important to understand. These are the 3-4 major reasons why losses happen into this market. Let's first go into very simple logic of trading. Let's keep it very simple. Now, any trade you take, whether it is a 2-hour trade, whether it is a 2-day trade, whether it is a 2-month trade or a 2-year trade, they can only be these 4 results. Guys, those who are on slow connection, Yogesh, I will be sending a recording to all of you. So don't worry. At this moment, in this webinar, I cannot do anything. Shiv Kumar says, sir, do you face any losses? Oh, I face losses, almost, you see here, this is one of my live trade, where I made a loss of 17,000 rupees. This is another trade of mine where I made a loss of 16,000 rupees, but overall, but then this is a trade where I made a 15,000 rupees of profit. This is a trade where I made a 18,000 rupees of loss. सबको होता है, जो भी बोलता है मैंने लॉस नहीं हुआ वो झूठ बोलता है, पर कैसे लॉस लिया जाए वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. Okay, let's see. These are the 4 results possible. बिग लॉस, स्मॉल प्रॉफिट, बिग, 2 मिनट में आपको इस कंसेप्ट से मैं क्लियर कर दूंगा. Out of these 4 results, which one is your biggest enemy? Which one is your biggest enemy? Correct, big loss. Now, answer another thing. Many of you have taken big losses. Somebody even had 1 crore of loss in this room. So sorry for you, sir. I wish I can help you there. So, the big loss that you had, did it start as a big loss or did it start as a small loss? Answer me honestly. It started as a small loss. Thank you very much for the cooperation. And because of your inaction, your small loss became a big loss. Correct? Because of your inaction, your small loss became a big loss. That means, this is very important to understand. हमारे हाथ में न कभी प्रॉफिट था, न कभी है और न कभी होगा. अब बोल रहे हैं किस क्लास में आके बैठ गया, क्या बोल रहे हैं सर? Fact is, profit is never in your hands. There's only one thing that is in your hands, and that is your loss. Let's understand this point very clearly. The only thing that is in your hand is your loss here. Let's open, let's say, Reliance Industry. Let's take an example. Reliance Industry. Let me see this guy. Now, this person bought Reliance Industries here. Let's say my friend Tarun Kochar from Delhi. He bought Reliance Industries here. And he was not even aware of the Geo News. Next day, Reliance went from 1088 to 1200 rupees. What is the contribution of Tarun into it? Tell me. Tarun ko contribution hai? Zero. Nothing. You know. But on the next day, when it came down, somebody bought it here, thinking it will go 12% more up. Let's say Nandan bought it from Bangalore here. And it, instead of going up, came down from 1222 to 1281. Right? Let's say he bought it here, assuming it will go further up because of the geo tariff news. And instead of going up, it started going down, down, and down. And he suffered a loss. Now, who is responsible for that loss? The trader. Yes. Shivanand, if you have understood this, you're already into the game. All the profits are because of the market and all the losses are because of us. That means if you enter this market, you'll have to take absolutely total responsibility for your losses. ये point clear हुआ? क्योंकि ये जब तक clear नहीं होगा, आगे बढ़ के कोई मतलब नहीं. Okay. So now, let's go here. Another thing in stock market is don't use your brain too much here. I'm an M-Tech-IIT and I can openly say one thing that was absolutely useless for me in the stock market was my M-Tech-IIT degree. Trading is a set of rules. And if you can follow that set of rules, you can do pretty well. So, if you can avoid big losses at all cost, small losses and small profits will take care of each other. And what will be left into the system will be big profits. Now, let me show you with some of the trades I take every day with this. I run a online trading room where I live trade with my traders every day. In my trading room, the capital of my traders ranges from 5,000 rupees to a crore of rupees almost. Average capital, I assume, is about 5 lakh rupees of a normal trader. And that's the capital with which I sit every day with my traders. And the way I calculate my risk is, if it is 1% profit or loss on the 5 lakh rupees, it is a small profit or a small loss. If it is 5 to 20,000 rupees of profit or loss, it is medium profit or medium loss. And anything more than 20,000 rupees on 5 lakh rupees of capital in the intraday trading for me is a big profit or a big loss. About 5 lakh rupees. Right? So, do I make profits every day? No, sir, I don't. All these trades are video recorded, sent to my traders by evening. Screenshot is taken of each and every trade, and I'll share some of the screenshots here. If you will see here, let's see, let me come here. I'm sharing some of my screenshots here. These are my screenshot. Let's say on my live trading day, yesterday, you just saw Shamul, who was trading with me on 23rd. This was my result yesterday. I was trading with about 500 traders. By evening, I could book a profit of about 8,000 rupees. And you see, this was the market yesterday. Extremely choppy market is what we had. Day before that, I just made 337 rupees. Then I had 2 bad days, 15,000 rupees of loss and 17,000 rupees of loss. 8 rupees of loss. See, pura din, I was fighting with the market. Profit, loss, profit, loss. This is going to happen. Everybody, makes it. Then this is, see, Sachin Doshi says, but you have to pay 30% tax. Sachin, will you take losses because you have to pay tax? I think this is very funny. Will you take losses because you will have to pay 30% tax to the market? By the way, in stock market, the tax is not 30%. It is only 15%. In stock market, the tax is not 30%. It is only 15%. And long-term tax is 0. Okay. Now, see, here was a loss. If you go down, look at and everything is with a screenshot, eh? This is really with a screenshot. Right here, what I'm trading, 18,000 rupees of profit here. So it's right there in front of you. Live trades are on YouTube. अब इसके ऊपर क्या दिखा सकता हूँ? ये आपको ये loss day है. So there are loss days, there are profit days, there are loss days, there are profit days. Everything is happening. And in this market, profit bhi hai, losses. What is the key? As long as your profits are bigger and your losses are smaller, you will do pretty well. See here, this is 22,000 rupees of profit. This is 29,000 rupees of profits here. So if I open up, let's say, this file, we maintain a trade log. This is my trade log. See, this is my month going. This month, if I take my February month so far, see, first 10 days were almost a dream run for me. This is 5 lakh rupees of capital. In the first 9 days itself, I had made about 1 lakh 58. This is pure intraday. The rule of intraday trading is a trade that starts intraday, finishes intraday. It never goes to the next day. Then I had a series of profit. See, when you are in a loss like this, let's say you are in this 17,000 rupees of loss in there, you will feel miserable. कभी होने वाला ही नहीं कि आपको लॉस हो और आप नाचो कि मेरे को भागड़ा कर रहे हो, मेरे को लॉस हो. No, loss is always painful. There will never be a day when you will be in loss and you will not have the pain. Your only choice is, do you want this small pain of 8,000 rupees or do you want a big pain of 8 lakh rupees? Most people, my friend who lost 1 crore rupees, he was not ready to take the small pain of 20,000-30,000 rupees. So in the end, he ended up losing about 1 crore of rupees. That's why what we are going into the arena of trading is, and I have a lot of, losing days. But then on a good day, see here, this is good day. Here I made 1 lakh rupees in a single day. On the day of what day was the demonetization? What was the Demonetization date, guys. 9th, I think. November 8th. Let's go to November 8th. This is, 8th November. We are looking at this part here. ₹1,12,924. This is what I was working on. If I go here to, let's look at the screenshots on 8th November. Let's go here. Yeah, this is here. This was 9th November. The market opened on 9th November. So this is what I was doing. I was trading gold. Which direction? Short. Profit 20,000 rupees. Capital about 40,000 rupees. 54,000 rupees of profit. And 37,000 rupees of profit. 1,12,000 rupees in a single day. So this is the key that we are looking at. And how many losing months do I have? None, guys. Not one. Not one. Lot of losing days, lot of losing trades, but no losing months. And I make on an average 24.6% per month. All trades are open live in front of everybody. So when you can make this kind of money with intraday trading, do you really have to bother how much is the brokerage? आधे लोग वो brokerage के धमाल से ही बाहर नहीं आ पाते. Okay. So the key point is this. Let's understand the whole logic. As long as your profits are bigger and your losses are smaller, you will do wonderfully well into this market. No big loss into the system, small losses, small profits, they will cancel each other. What will remain into the system is big profit. Do you need to make big profits every day? No. A professional trader only needs to make a big profit in one trade out of 10. Only in one trade out of 10. The key is he should never have a big loss. Do you need a success rate of 95%? No, after 12 years of trading, guys, my success rate is about 71%. Even today, I'm wrong in 29 trades out of 100. So taking loss is absolutely okay here as long as it is a small loss or a medium loss, not a big loss here. Is this point absolutely clear? आप ट्रेडर की क्लास में आ गए हो, टेक्निकल एनालिस्ट की क्लास में नहीं हो, ट्रेडर की क्लास में गलती से घुस गए हो. So when you come to the stock market, come here for incomes. What is income? Income is that money which is Yogesh, there is no number to be dialed. You can only come through the internet. So through mobile you cannot connect. Subodh says how to select stocks for intraday. For that you have to learn from me later on. I'll tell you about the courses. Let's first focus on the concepts. You come here for incomes. What is income? Income is that money which is consistent in terms of amount and in terms of frequency. Your salary is an income, but your lottery is a gambling. Why? Because the probability of you getting money in the lottery is almost zero, while the chances of you getting the salary are very high. Why are chances of you getting a salary very high? Can somebody tell me this? Important question. Yes, we are certain because we work systematic. Offer letter is there. If I give an offer letter to a kid who is just born, will he be able to? See, this is a very important question. I give an offer letter to a 6 months old kid. बोले कल से स्कूल चले जाओ, 50,000 rupees a month की सैलरी है. No. The salary that you are getting, you prepared, you practiced for 20 to 23 years first. You went to a school, you went to a college, you did a specialization, gave a job interview, got selected around the age of 24, 25. You spent almost 20 years of your life either in school, colleges, engineering schools, medical college, then practices. That's how you became qualified for that salary of 1 lakh rupees a month. And in stock market, people are not ready to spend even 2 days learning it. And they want to earn lakhs of rupees. I get questions on my YouTube. Somebody asked me a question yesterday. Can I make 6-7 lakh rupees per month in the stock market? I write it down. You can go on my channel and see. I said, yes, of course you can make. If you have 1 crore rupees and you are ready to learn it for 1 year by spending at least 6 hours per day, then you can learn it. Then you can make it. If you're not ready for this commitment, then of course you will make nothing here. Those who wants to make less money, so make more money with less money, without any skill and without any efforts, will always lose money in the stock market. Always. It's a skill. If you're not ready to learn it on the level of skill, there is no money for you here, guys. Your challenges are inflation, which is eating away your purchasing power. Then there is no pension. 30 to 60, you will earn. 60 to 90, you are on your own. You need money irrespective of anything. And most people don't realize that you will require more and more money with passing time, as per the rule of 72. If you are every 5 years, your purchasing power will become half. You will require almost double the amount of money to have the same purchasing power. Prashant Corner in Mumbai, where I'm staying, here Pani Puri has gone from 8 rupees to 50 rupees in just a few years. Your toothpaste inflates at 22% a year. Your milk inflates, your sugar inflates, everything inflates. If you're 40 years of age now and you require 50,000 rupees a month just to Shivanand says everything inflates except the salary. Yeah, that's the problem. If you're 40 years of age now, you require 50,000 rupees just to live your life. At the age of 45, you'll require 1 lakh rupees. At the age of 50, you will require 2 lakh rupees. At the age of 55, you will require 4 lakh rupees. At the age of 60, you will require 8 lakh rupees a month. You will retire without any pension. So at 60, you not only require money, you also require a skill by which you can make money sitting at home. What is your need number one? Intraday trading? No. Your need number one is a crore rupees of portfolio. At least about 1 to 2 crore of rupees of portfolio, which you have with you when you are 60. And for that, the good news is you don't have to give your money to anybody. And it doesn't matter even if your salary is 25,000 rupees a month, you can still build it if you acquire the required skill. These are the 4 human needs: financial freedom, peace of mind, health and energy, and loving relationships. Where does happiness lies? Peace of mind, health and energy, and loving relationships. What is the biggest hindrance to 2, 3, and 4? The biggest hindrance to 2, 3, and 4 is financial freedom. What is this financial freedom? When you have more money than you require, then you become financially free. How do you become financially free? If you understand these 4 equations of money. Equation number 1, income plus loan is equal to expense. If you're paying any kind of a loan, credit card loan, car loan, home, housing loan, any other loan, you are in equation number 1. And if you are in equation number 1, you're very far away from financial freedom. The equation of financial freedom is equation number 4. Income minus saving is equal to expense. Nandan says, sir, I am one. Most people are in one. Some admit it, some don't admit it. So, income minus saving is equal to expense. You earn, you save, and whatever is left is what you spend. Tate per pasariye, jati lambi sor. Okay. And here, there are two components on the left side. Two components on the left side. One is income, other is saving. Let's talk of the saving part first. Let's talk about the portfolio part first. In different saving places, how much time will it take for your money to become double? This is the power of compounding. Albert Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. If your money is growing at 4% per year, it will take 18 years to double. If it is growing at 6% per year, it will take 12 years to double. 8% per year, 9 years to double. 15% per year, 5 years to double. 24% per year, 3 years to double. Okay. Now, let's look at the various choices that are available to you, especially after demonetization. After demonetization, what is the investment scenario in real estate, guys? How many of you like to put money in real estate now, after the cash has been sucked out of the system? Zero? Very bad, actually. At least 25-30% more correction expected into it. So that as a means for the moment is, if you want a house to live, if you want a shop to do business, that's perfectly okay. But in terms of investment, it has become poor. Gold and silver don't give much. Most people put their money into debt instruments like FDs. In the last 5 years, are the FD rates going up or are they going down? They're going down. 12% a year to 11 to 10 to 9 to 8. Now somewhere around 7% a year is where is. We are going into becoming a developed economy. In developed economies like US, Japan, Germany, and others, what is the FD rates? You'll be surprised to know 2% to 4% per year. In some, they are negative. Like in Japan, there is a negative 0.75%. Well, I would not hope we go to negative, but I would definitely see us going to 4%. So 4% per year is the likely chance for FD rate to go in just a few years. That means it will take about 18 years for your money to double. Now, that's a very good question. Then where would we saving? Like it or not, your only choice is the stock market. Well, like it or not, your only choice is the stock market. For example, like it or not, your only choice is a job, na? कितना भी बॉस को गाली देने को मन करे, कितना भी जॉब नापसंद हो, पर जाना तो पड़ता ही है ना? Because you don't have any other choice. Equity market is the only choice. That's one thing I very clearly say. That's why it should be learned. Ankit says from Yamuna Nagar, so, but sir, it is total risk. Well, those who are married, wasn't it a total risk before you became married? But you managed it well, na? It's the same here. How do you manage risk? You manage the risk only by acquiring a matching skill. Ankit said, I'm not married. Then you are at a higher risk. Anyway. So, by acquiring a matching skill, let's understand it with a small example from your childhood. All of you know how to drive a bicycle. Were you born with the skill to drive a bicycle? No. At some stage, you started learning how to drive that bicycle. Kabhi gire, kabhi khade hue, phir. So what is bicycle driving all about? Bicycle driving is all about, balancing the center of gravity. So you at some stage learned how to do it, and then you could drive your bicycle very well. Even today, even if you have not driven a bicycle for years, you can still sit on it and drive it. Has the risk in bicycle driving reduced because you have learned it? Yes, because you are matching it with a skill. But has the risk in bicycle reduced? No, at all. If somebody who doesn't know how to drive a bicycle will try to drive a bicycle, he will still fall down. If somebody who knows how to swim jumps in the river, he will easily go to the other side. If somebody doesn't know how to swim, he will drown. So the risk in the river always remains the same. The person with the skill will go to the other side. The person without the skill will remain here or drown. It's exactly the same in the stock market. It is risky, but then the returns here are fantastic. Absolutely brilliant returns here. We were live trading yesterday and we could catch this move right in the, let me show you, a move that we were catching. It will not be available today, but let me find out about, let's say, derivative Nifty near, let's say, a put option of 8900. Let's take this one. So this was the put option that was going down. It went from 15 to 0. So that was a huge risk that happened. But at the same time, if you are into a call option of 8900, this would have, went from here to here, then went from here to here. Let's look at another story. I was talking Reliance. Let's take Reliance. That's a good example. Reliance Industries went up in a single day. So those who are holding the stocks, they are absolutely happy. My stock went up 11%. Let's see somebody who was holding a call option of Reliance. Let's say a 1100 call option of Reliance. What happened to him? His money grew from 5 rupees to about 100 rupees. So what was his percentage returns? Was it only 12%? No, it was 1000%. This is the kind of money that was there. But if somebody was sitting on, let me tell you the other side. It's the rosy side. But the person who was holding this, his money would have become 0. 5 to 100 or from 80 to 0. But then, if you can learn how never to get this, but to get this, won't that be great? If you can learn how to get this, but never to get the whole of that, only a small of that. That is the key to trading. Always the key to trading. So, what are we talking about? What kind of money are we talking about in stock market? If you do short-term tradings, intraday, swing, derivatives, you can trade both. By the way, most people don't know that you can trade both sides of the market. Most people think money can be made only when the price is going up. No, guys, money can be made in both the directions in this market. Most people don't know it. Husband doing trading in stocks for the whole day. 3:30 the market closes down. Husband comes home. Just by looking at the face of the husband, the wife can tell whether the market went up or the market went down. Because he didn't know how to trade the short side of the market. These days we are in a derivative driven market where money can easily be made in both the directions if you are skilled, and you will lose all your money if you are not skilled here. Okay. So about 10% a month, if you learn how to do intraday and swing trading, you can make. And you can build portfolios which can grow maybe about 25 to about 50% a year. About 25% a year is a good growth you can expect if you learn how to do it. So, and it will make all the difference. आपने अपना 1 लाख रुपया एफडी में डाला 20 साल के लिए 8% पर ईयर पे, 1 लाख का 5 लाख हो जाएगा. आपने स्टॉक पोर्टफोलियो बनाना सीख लिया, and it is growing at about 24% per year. Every 3 years, the money will become double. It will have more compounding. The same 1 lakh will become 1.2 crores in 20 years. Where should you put your money? Of course, the right side. Where do most of the people put their money? On the left side. Why? Either safety, security है, ये risky नहीं, इधर risk है. No risk, no returns. In life, if you want growth, you will have to take the risk. If you don't like risk, if you don't like to have a matching skill, I have a very simple suggestion. Never come to the stock market. अपने एफडी में डालो, अपने बॉस की चाकरी करो, खुश रहो. If you come here, be ready to work hard, be ready to learn. But then this is absolute freedom. This is a brilliant business. Think about it. You don't have to open any office. You don't have to hire any employees. You don't have to give any service to anybody. You don't have to manufacture anything. You don't have to have any inventories. There's no minimum age here. There is no maximum age here. There is no retirement here. You will never have to sell anything. You will never meet any customer in your whole life. No business card to be printed. You can do it from your home. You can do it while you're traveling. हॉस्पिटल में पड़े हो, टांग प्लास्टर में लटकी है, पर अपने मोबाइल में ट्रेड डाल सकते हो. बोलो, सही बोला कि गलत बोला? These are the facts. It's a brilliant profession, but you have to work hard. जिंदगी में आसान कुछ भी नहीं है. आसान ढूंढोगे तो गरीबी मिलेगी और फेलियर मिलेगा. लेकिन अगर आसान ढूंढना बंद कर दोगे तो सब मिलता है. This is one thing I know. So, these are the two things you should come here for. Everyday incomes and long-term portfolios. Let's talk about long-term portfolio, please. Nandan says, please translate. Very difficult to translate this one, Nandan. So, I'll try if it comes in my mind here. Let's go into the portfolio first here. Most people think about portfolio building either to give the money to somebody or to, just buy some nice blue chip companies, because most people feel that they are safe and over a long period of time, all blue chips go up. Let's look at this myth first. This is our market, Nifty, in a bull run, going up. For 17 years, it is up. So, every blue chip should be up, not one should be down. Let's see if that is true. Suzlon, wind energy giant from Gujarat, is down from 450 rupees to 16 rupees now. These charts are about a week old. After that, prices have moved a little up or down. Yes Bank has moved up from 100 rupees to 1400 rupees. This is the bluest of the blue, Reliance Industries. Still somewhere here at about 1180 rupees, a little up from here. It has not gone anywhere. This belongs to the richest man in India. What has happened to your money? It has stagnated. You not only lose money, don't you also lose time and the opportunities? Thermex went up, Anuaga's company, but Arcom younger brother went down from 800 to about 30 rupees now. ACC went up, but DLF went down. Siemens went up, but JP Associates went from 300 rupees to 14 rupees. I'm talking blue chips. So obviously this is not true. In fact, for every one company going up in blue chip segment, I can show you 3 companies going down. Let's understand portfolio building into a context now. If I give to the people the choice that for your portfolio, you can either buy a Tata Steel, the brand, or you can buy, let's say, a Chamanlal Chetia. Which one will most of the people go for? Yes, guys? Tata. That's what most of the people saying, Tata. You know? Most people said Tata. So Tata Steel is what you should buy. That's the majority. This Tata Steel that you gave me, was it an emotional answer based on your preconceived notion, or was the answer based on facts? It was based on facts. You believe because it is a brand, it is good. In your day-to-day life, you like brands. I buy Nike shoes. Your toothpaste is branded. Your shaving cream is branded. Your clothes are branded. Your shoes are branded. Your mobile is branded. So in stock market also, people think if it is branded, if it is good. Let's check out. Let me go to the Tata Steel first. Let's go to Tata Steel. I go here to Tata Steel. Let's look at some portfolio building facts. If I look at Tata Steel, guys, Tata Steel, your favorite brand, has come down from 1,000 rupees to 485 rupees. You have lost money in it. Not only money, you have lost time also into it. But if you have put your money in Chamanlal Shethiya, many people wonder if it is a company at all. Let's say it's a company, it's in my portfolio also. This is Chamanlal Shethiya, guys. In just last 3-4 years, it has gone from about 5 rupees to about 104 rupees now. Now, which one should be in the portfolio? Tata Steel or Chamanlal Shethiya? Which one should be there? Chamanlal. Now, everybody will sell Chamanlal, but nobody will give you Chamanlal. Everybody will give you a Tata Steel. You can find it from, moneycontrol.com, TV channels, 10 places. But stocks like this, you will have to find yourself. You will have to learn how to find this kind of stocks. Let's understand the whole logic. When you are buying a stock long-term for your portfolio, are you buying a stock or are you buying a business? Are you buying a stock or are you buying a business? Correct answer. You're buying a business. So if you are buying a business, shouldn't you do a proper research on that business? What kind of a business it is? What are the sales? What is the product? And 10 other criterias. You want to be a partner in that business. You need to be very proficient in fundamental analysis. You need to be very proficient in technical analysis. You need to be extremely proficient in risk management, psychology of trading. How many people actually take the time to train themselves for about 6 months, learning fundamental and technical analysis, and then buy a stock for their portfolio? Hardly anybody. Very, very few. Very few. And that's the reason they lose money in this one here. It's a business that you look for. And the whole, I am from the Warren Buffett school of portfolio building. What did Warren Buffett do? Let's say, what is Warren Buffett's son's name? Anybody knows? Warren Buffett का नाम सबने सुना हुआ है. Anybody knows his son's name? No. His son's name is Howard Buffett. And he has written many books. One of them is 40 Chances. And Howard Buffett has nothing to do with stock market, by the way. He had so much money from his father that he has no reason to work for money. So he works developing agriculture in the world, how productivity of the farmers can be increased. His whole life is a social work. And even if his 10 generations will do social work, the money will not finish. How did he get this choice? Because his father achieved financial freedom. His father achieved financial freedom, and he not only earned for himself, he also earned for his next 10 generations. He made not only himself financially free, he made his coming generations also financially free. Answer one question. Shouldn't you and me be doing this for our children also? So that their life becomes more easy. उनको पैदा हमने किया, उनको बड़ा हम करते हैं, उसकी जिम्मेदारी भी तो हमारी हुई. These are the levels on which you have to think when you come into the arena of the markets. This is a business of freedom, guys. But you will have to learn how to do it properly. मेहनत तो किधर भी करनी है. मुझे एक जगह बताओ जहां बिना मेहनत किए बिना पैसा मिलता है. मेहनत यहां भी करनी है, पर यहां वो मेहनत का फल बहुत मिलता है. You get huge rewards for that hard work that you do here. And to learn how to build portfolios, you will have to learn how to do fundamental analysis, how to do technical analysis on this one. And your aim is to look at undervalued companies and time them properly. This Chamanlal Shettiya we found about 3 years ago in one of my classes in Thane, Mumbai. That day I was teaching students how to find overvalued stocks and how to find a hugely undervalued stock. We found one hugely undervalued stock, Chamanlal Shettiya. We bought it at somewhere around 13 rupees at that time. From 13 rupees, it went to 300 rupees. Then it had a 1:10 split, and now it has gone till, it has effectively gone from 13 rupees to 1,000 rupees almost. Another stock we identified was Just Dial. It was in fashion at that time. Amitabh Bachchan was endorsing it. But we identified it as hugely overvalued, and its correct price is somewhere around 350, 400 rupees. It was available in the FNO segment. I'll show you what happened to Just Dial. This is Just Dial, guys. Just Dial has already gone down from 1,800 rupees to a low of about 300 rupees, currently at 534. If you can identify. Another challenge that you face, this is RS software. This is the backend of Visa. See here, went from 100 to 400, 400 back to 100. What is the skill? When it is here, how do you know it can go till 400 rupees? And when it has reached 400 rupees, how do you know that the move has finished? This is the skill part. पीछे देख के तो कोई भी बता देगा कि यहां से ऊपर गया और यहां से नीचे गया. The skill is, can you look at the charts, the balance sheets, the company profile now and tell where is it likely to move in the future? People ask me these days, sir, how is your portfolio doing? I say it's doing great. We are sitting on cash. I sold everything. I sold all of my portfolio. Let's see, I think I have mentioned a date on this. If I go here, let me find one. This is a recently passed out Hyderabad batch. I want to show you something if I find it. That's a Valentine Day stuff. Here, this one, yesterday. This is what date? February 10, guys. Good day in trading room. One trader booked 55,000, two more 30,000, and lot more from 2 to 20,000. I booked 37,000. Booked our portfolio today morning and shorted Nifty at top. So on 10th of this month, I booked all my portfolio. I'm sitting absolutely total on cash. Right? Let's say this is where I'm looking at. So I booked somewhere around this level. I've already booked my portfolio. How to find that? That, Tarun, you'll have to come and learn from me. That will take you 6 months. It can be taught in 10 minutes. Okay. If somebody says to a civil engineer, hey, can you tell me how to make that building? Then what will you say? Spend 4 years with me. This is there. So somewhere here, now let's look at my portfolio journey a little. Let me go here in this one. Okay, just a minute. Let me find out. Okay, here. Yeah, here. Somewhere here. Let's take this. This is my first exit on 9th of September. On 9th of September, we closed our portfolio totally. I'll tell you how. We closed our portfolio totally here. Somewhere at this point, we've, sold total portfolio. Then we bought it back right here on the demonetization day. That's when we started rebuilding our portfolio and we again sold it here. The key is, how do you find out at this point that this is the top? And how do you find at this point that this is the bottom? This is a great skill, worth learning. And if you do that, you can not only trade the Indian market, you can also trade any international market. Shivanand says, sir, our Indian market traded by robots too. Yes, yes. All markets are. So this is worth learning into. Now, I have screenshots for them also. For them also, everything is with a screenshot. When I buy something, I build a portfolio with average capital of about 50 to 60 lakhs. I always will have screenshots. I'll never talk anything if it is not backed by the screenshot or a ledger. Before the Mr. Modi's speech, I booked about 30 lakh rupees and I was sitting on cash. Half my portfolio, other was hedged with options. So these are all the screenshots. And this is the summary. Let me show you the summary. So now here, this is portfolio building and I don't do it alone. My students are doing it with me. अकेला कुछ नहीं करता हूँ. सब students के साथ में करता हूँ जिन्होंने मेरे से सीखा हुआ है और जो मेरे trading rooms के part होते हैं. So here, in about 4 months, how many trades did I take? How many profits did I book? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I booked 8 profits and 1 loss on average capital of about 50 lakh rupees. In just 3 months, I booked a profit of 9 lakh and 59,000 rupees, averaging about 3 lakh 38,000 rupees a month. योगेश, एल्गो ट्रेडिंग से निकलो, जो सिखा रहा हूं वो सीखो. पहले एल्गो बाद में करना, पहले नॉर्मल ट्रेडिंग तो सीख लो. Right? Won't it be great if you can earn this kind of money every month? This is possible. And I'm not talking options, I'm not talking futures, I'm not talking rocket science, I'm talking old-fashioned stock. If you can know how to find those stocks. This kind of money is possible. So it's a combination of 3 things: fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and risk management. It's a learnable skill. You don't have to give any of your money to anybody. Okay. Fine. So let's go further into this. So it's a skill. These are portfolio trades. These are positional trades. Now Sachin says, are these intraday or swing trade? No. What I showed you earlier were intraday trades. What I'm showing you here are portfolio trades, where I'm taking a trade maybe once in 15 days or a month. So it's a skill to make money. That's very important. And both should be learned. People ask me, sir, which one is better? Intraday or portfolio building? I said, which one is better? First gear or the fourth gear of your car? दोनों लगता है कि नहीं? Intraday and swing are income styles of trading, and positional and long-term are portfolio building styles of trading. In fact, intraday and swing trading should fund your portfolio. That is the key. Okay, guys, let me introduce myself in brief. My name is Yogeshwar Vashishtha. I'm a civil engineer by profession. I've done my M-Tech from IIT, my international certification in management from South America, Peru, and my advanced courses in trading from Pristine Academy of USA and Online Trading Academy of USA. I'm not from a trading background. My father is a scientist. This Lifebuoy soap of Hindustan Liver, my father was the inventor of this soap. This CNG that you have in vehicles, my father was part of the research team. Very renowned scientist. And when I got selected for my IIT, he said, son, now you're going to the Premium Institute. Try and stay away from bad habits like smoking, drinking, drugs, and stock markets. All in same line. I asked, what is this stock market? He said, some sort of gambling. I said, fine. I had no reason to doubt him. And till the age of 38, I had nothing to do with the stock market. 38 की एज तक मुझे पता भी नहीं था कि stock market जैसी कोई चीज होती भी है. After doing my M-Tech, I was a scientist in CBRI for a few years. Then I went out of India and I was working for this multinational company called Skanska, Swedish multinational. And it was a very nice job. For many, many years, I was out. I used to work on hydropower projects in various countries. I have worked in Sri Lanka, Sweden, Norway. And my last project was in Peru in South America. Life was good. My family was with me. The only issue was it was always in jungles because hydropower projects were in jungles. Everything started from Sri Lanka in the year 2001, 2002. My wife, she was a working woman before she went out with me. And in Sri Lanka, she was feeling extremely bored. But we had internet and everything and a Yahoo Messenger there. One day she was chatting with her friend. And she suggested to him, why don't you start stock market business of trading? She came to me. She said, I want to start my business here. And I said, what business will you start in this jungle of Sri Lanka? And she said, no, I'll do the stock market business. I said, what do you have to do? She said, no, you just give me 3-4 lakh rupees. That was my salary at that time, on an average about 3 lakh rupees per month, US dollar tax free, equivalent to about 10 lakh rupees a month now. So I said, then what will you do? He said, no, I'll open this, trading account with this broker. He will give me tips. I will buy and sell according to it, and I will make profits. Didn't look logical to me, but I saw the look on her face and I asked myself, what is more important, 3 lakh rupees or peace of mind? And the answer came, peace of mind. So I gave her the 3 lakh rupees. And I counted it as an expense. So I just went on. In a month or two, she came back, little guilty. She said, you will not feel bad, will you? I said, no. Have you lost all the money? She said, no, I only lost half the money. So that was a win-win for both. And we forgot about it. Life went on. After a few months, I was in Colombo in a company party. I met a gentleman called Jeffrey. I asked him, what do you do, Jeffrey? He said, I'm a professional trader in stock, commodities, and forex markets. I didn't say anything aloud, but I made a mental note. He's a gambler. That was my image, my perception. हम ज्यादातर सिर्फ अपने perceptions पे जिंदगी जीते हैं. कभी सच होते हैं, कभी गलत होते हैं. But we became very good friends. In a few months, he realized I was very negative about his profession. He asked, one day he confronted me. He said, Yogeshwar, you're very negative about my profession. Why is it so? I told him about my father. He told him about my wife's experience. He said, well, your father didn't know anything, so let's not talk that. Your wife, before she went into this business, she should train herself at least for about 6 to 8 months, learning fundamental analysis, technical analysis, risk management. Was she taking her trades with proper stop losses? Was she doing risk management? I said, not really. He said, then she's the 80% and we are the 20%. In this business, for one person to make money, another person has to lose money. I prefer to make money. That was the start of the conversation, and gradually it became interesting. And I was getting interested into it. He was talking sense. One day he said, Yogeshwar, I'm trading crude oil these days. Would you like to watch me live trade crude oil? I said, sure. So I went to him and he was opening technical charts and doing stuff and putting stop losses and other things. I didn't understand anything of that. But one thing I understood when his trade finished, whether it finished in profit or whether it finished in losses. Within a few days, I saw the pattern. Whenever he was in a loss, he was in a hurry to get out and book his small loss. But whenever he was in profits, he was always in a hurry to let it move up, up, up and became a big profit. His success rate was maybe 65-70%, but in just a few days, by trading that crude oil, he made more money sitting in front of that computer than I made digging a tunnel for the whole month. And I was hooked. You know. Tarun says, what if 80% are trained? पिछले 1000 साल में तो हुए नहीं तरुण आज तक. आगे भी कोई प्रोबेबिलिटी नहीं है. So तुम सेफ हो. सीख लो. Okay. So then, I got very fascinated. I said, can I learn it? He said, yes, you can learn it. And he became my mentor. I started learning from it. He didn't teach me anything structural. I just used to sit with him and watch him live trade. If you can learn this way, it's the best way to learn. That's the only way I teach, actually. And within a few months, I was getting a hang of it. But then he had to go back to Sweden. And from there, I was transferred to South America, Peru, working on the Yungan hydropower project. And he told me, he said, if you get a chance, Yogeshwar, learn from Pristine Academy of USA. They are very good. So in Peru, I had the chance to learn from Pristine Academy of USA. Excellent academy. Paid a few lakh rupees to them as tuition fees, but that was money well spent. And I started trading the Indian market. There was a 12-hour time difference. So after my job, I could do it. In about a year, I was making about 10% a month on my capital. Now, Preetan has hit on the nail. Very good, Preetan. He said, yes, sir, very few trained traders, so more chances of earning profits for professional traders. So right, sir. Claps for you. बहुत कम लोग इस market को ये level पे समझ पाते. So then, Pristine Academy, guys. So within a year, I started making about 10% a month on my capital. That was a lot of money. Then I came back to India for a holiday. And I started thinking of taking it as a full-time profession. Went to my father. I said, I want to leave my job and become a full-time trader. He was very angry. But eventually he agreed. He said, try it for 3 years. If it doesn't work, please go back. I said, fair deal. So in February 2007, I came back to India, became a full-time trader. 2007 was an easy market. Trend following methods could have given you good money. Then came 2008 and our market crashed by about, 60%. Most of the people lost a lot of money. I made 3 times more money in 2008 than I made in 2007. Because it was a great market for shorts. It was a great market for shorts here. Most people don't know that money can be made with a downward direction. Let's see this video, I think. This one, let's go on the surgical strike day. Let's take this one. See, if I see here, I started this here. So let's see where the market is going. Market is plus 18 now. I'll not show you the whole video. You can see it later on. Now here, see the market is moving down. In what direction is my put option moving? Up. Already gone from 37 to 54 rupees. See, the market started moving down. So market is negative on top now. So this is a live trade that I'm doing. Market is now down 34 points Sensex down 108 points and my profits are increasing. How are my profits increasing when the market is going down? Because I'm in short trades. In short trades, you make money when the market goes down. It's a learnable skill. Now here, if I'm putting here, and see, by the end of the session, I'll not run the whole thing. See, let's see this. Let's watch. Let's start from here and watch it for a few minutes. I'll increase the volume a little. So, what were your profits, guys? Let's check out the profits of others. Yeah. Now, if I see in this one, exits are very important. So here now we see. Let's see our net situation. I booked a profit of 40,000 rupees here in this one. Then here I booked a profit of 18,000. So that is about 58,000, about 60,000 rupees of profit with the market going down. So that's not bad money, guys. So what were your profits, guys? Let's check out the profits of other traders. आज तो नए थे. Okay, so 21,000, 11,000, 1,400, 950, 1,500, 4,900, 1,500, 900, 6,000, 24,000, 17,000, 40,000, 5,000, 758, 12,000, 45,000, 50,000, 52,000, 12,000, 2,400, 4,000 rupees. Has anybody lost money? I'm sure somebody always loses money. How much money has somebody lost? There's always a loss. Has anybody made a loss? Ruben says, sir, I've lost 110 rupees. Ashish says, I've lost 460 rupees. Now there is a trader, he says, sir, आप मुझे कुछ भी दे दो, सर ये मेरी expertise है, मैं loss करके दिखा ही दूंगा आपको. You can't blame the market. So this market, follow the trends. So today you saw the power of trends. When a trend happens, and okay guys, so this is in public domain. You can all listen to it. That's the link I shared earlier also. It's not only me who made money. Want a lot of people who made money with me. Wouldn't you like to make money like this? It's worth learning. But all these are trained traders. ये टिप सर्विस प्रोवाइडर के पास नहीं बैठे हैं. कुछ मेरे साथ 5 साल से हैं, कुछ 7 साल से हैं, कुछ 1 साल से हैं, कुछ अभी आए. But everybody is in a learning phase, and I live trade with my traders. So this kind of money is possible in both the directions. So that's what I was doing in 2008. Then came 2009. So 3 years I was in the market. Moment of truth. I took all my bank account ledgers, everything to my father. If you'll allow me further. He's a serious man. He looked at everything for a long time and put his head up and said, teach me also. That was his way of saying yes. And since then, I gave all my engineering stuff to my juniors and my colleagues and became a full-time professional trader. Then I asked my mentor. I said, my father has agreed, what next? And he said, what gave you the most confidence? Where did the turning point happen for you? I said, when you live traded in front of me. That was the turning point for me. He said, why don't you give this confidence to, others? Why don't you live trade in front of others? He asked me, how many people in India live trade in front of others? I said, none, as far as you know. Till today also, it is almost the same situation. So I started live trading in front of others from 2010 onwards, almost 2009 and 2010. Became very popular. Almost 2,000 people came to me. I used to charge them a nominal amount and they used to see me live trading. It caught on. In 2010, October, an international company, Online Trading Academy, came to India. They were looking for some consultants who could help them in India. Till that time, I had not worked with any international traders. They approached me. I said yes. It was a good opportunity to learn from, international traders. So from October 2010 till August 2012, I was part of this wonderful group of traders. Some of the top traders that I know, fantastic human beings. And my trading journey went to the next level. And during this period, I used to travel to various cities in India and address crowds ranging from 100 people to about 300 people. And in this period, I trained about 20,000 people I talked to in introductories like this. And wherever I went, I found losses, losses, and losses. The more deeper I went into it, the more pains I found. I tried to help whatever I could. And at some stage, I said, why not create a mentoring model of my own, more Indianized, more affordable, and where I'm live trading with my traders every day. So, in August 2012, thank you to this wonderful group of traders. Spent about 6 months creating a mentoring model of my own. And I launched it in December 2012. This is my site, pathfinderstrainings.com. That's my company, guys. This is John Bollinger, inventor of Bollinger Bands, I'm standing with. In December 2012, I launched my first group of about 35 students. And I thought, I'm a single man, no marketing, no sales, so मुझे नहीं आता है, मैं तो trader हूँ, कौन मेरे पास आएगा? But in the last 3.5 years, 65 batches like that have passed out in introductories online like this and physical introductories. More than about 15,000 people have passed out. I run an online trading room where every day more than 500 traders trade with me. And I'm enjoying it. This is my profession. This is my passion. And this is also my social work. This is 3-in-1 for me. And my vision is, if in my lifetime I can reach 10 lakh people and tell them stock market the way I have learned it, I would feel I've done something meaningful with my life here. You'll never see me on TV. You'll never see me with the corporate. I would like to work with the common man and teach them the way the stock market I have learned from my mentors, guys. So that's me. Yeah. So learn and teach it to others. That's what I always say. If you want to be in stock market, you have to learn how to build and manage your own portfolios, make money with intraday trading, catch market swing with swing trading, trade leverage assets, and make money when the price goes down, guys. What are your choices? You can trade stocks, you can trade futures, index futures, options, commodity, forex. These are the things that you can trade. The stock market is open from 9 to 3:30. Indian forex market is open from 9 to 5. And Indian commodity market is open from 10 in the morning till 11:30 in the night, in winters till 12 o'clock in the night here. So there is enough opportunities for everybody here. Money can be made in both the directions. But you should know what to buy, when to buy, how much risk to take, and when to get out. What is the skill set required? You need to be good with fundamental analysis, technical analysis, which is chart trading. Fundamental analysis will tell you what to buy. Technical analysis will help you to time it. When to get in, when to get out, which is extremely important. There are 8,000 stocks. You cannot do fundamental technical analysis on 8,000 stocks. So in the classes, I teach you how to do fundamental filtering and technical filtering to find the right stocks to trade. You should be proficient with risk management methods. You should master the online platform. Somebody said here, I'm doing job. How can I do intraday trading? You can. In classes, I teach spider trading method by which you can identify and put your trades a night before. Then go to your office. Then you don't have to look, at the stock for the whole day. Washroom mein ek baar dekh lo, lunch mein ek baar dekh lo, good enough. And in the evening, when your price will come, the entry will come. stop loss would be put, target will be put, trail will happen. Computer can do it for you, the system can do it for you, but system can't think for you. वो आपके लिए सोच नहीं सकता है, वो काम आपको ही करना पड़ेगा. Decisions have always to be yours. Many people say, sir, algo trading, then where will human being will be required? In algo also, the brain is of the human being only. Earlier, for one person to make money, another person has to lose money. Now, for one algo to make money, another algo has to lose money. Till the time this basic principle doesn't change, whether it is humans trading or machines trading, it doesn't really matter. In fact, with the machines trading these days, it has become easy to make money because it is very easy to understand the machines. It's difficult to understand humans, but it is pretty easy to understand the machines. Okay. So, you should be very good with high probability trading techniques. In classes, I teach about 30 strategies. And later on, as you go deeper into the trading rooms, about 100 strategies. So that for different market conditions, you have different strategies. Trading plan aligned to your personality, rational decision making, money management and trade management, and managing your emotions and your subconscious mind. This is a skill set that is required. Let me tell you about the mentoring and trainings that I do, guys. I run a 6 months course with live trading, conducted from start to end by me. I do not delegate 1 minute of it to anybody, even though I have an able team of 10 people who are capable to handle it. In this, I'll be teaching you all forms of trading: intraday, swing, positional, and long term, and all the asset classes, futures, options, commodity, and forex, including the stocks. I'll teach you how to make money in 2 hours. I'll also teach you how to build a 20-year portfolio. There are 2 kinds of classes I have. One are online classes and one are physical classes. I'll tell you about both. In physical classes, the typical batch size is the size of the classroom. Normally, most hotels have a capacity of about 40-50 people. So that is the normal batch size I have. These are the batches that have passed out since 2013. All kind of people come here, young, old, male, female, because money everybody needs. So till August 2016, I was doing trainings only in Mumbai. My elder son Vedant, he was in his 11th, 12th, but now he has passed that. Not only that, he has cleared his SAT and his TOEFL, and he has been selected for computer engineering in USA. So he'll be going there in a few months, and I'm more free now to travel. So from last year, August, we started training in Hyderabad. A lot of people were requesting to come there, so I went to Hyderabad. The response was huge. Instead of 1 batch, that same month I had to take 2 batches because I couldn't fit them into 1 class. Then when I came back to Andheri here, you can see what happened. There were 55 people waiting here. This is the Thane batch that passed out. Again went back to Hyderabad, Mumbai. And this is a Mumbai batch that has passed out. Then I went to Bangalore, amazing city. And then I just finished one more in Hyderabad. What biryani is, beautiful, lovely people there. So, and my next trainings are coming in Bangalore, they're coming in Delhi, they're coming in Mumbai. I'll give you the schedule soon. I have the course contents are available on my website. I'll be sending you a recording of this training. My website is this pathfinderstrainings.com. So everything is available here, guys. So you can get it from here. Let me tell you the format of the course. It's a 6 months of practical training with live trading and a lifetime of mentoring for Pathfinders active traders. Only the first 4 days are different. Otherwise, rest is the same for online classes and the physical plus online classes. Let me explain you. In the physical plus online class, the first 4 days would be in the hotel. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 9 in the morning till 5 in the evening. And in case of online classes, you will get recordings of the first 4 days. Everything else will be exactly the same. Everything else will exactly be the same. And in this first 4 days, I start from absolute zero. I assume that you know nothing. So I'll start from absolute zero. And then I'll take it to very advanced levels. Saturday, Sunday, when the market is closed, somebody says, should we trade after 6 months class? No, your trading will start after a week. So Saturday, Sunday, I'll give you the concepts, the methods, the spider trading method. And Monday, Tuesday, I will live trade in the class for you. The average turnover I do in these 2 days is about 1 crore of rupees. That's my average turnover. I sit with a capital of about 5 to 10 lakh rupees. Guys, hold your questions for about 10 minutes. Let me tell you the programs. Then you can ask me all the questions and I will answer them. So here, first 4 days of classroom training for online trainings, first 4 days of recorded sessions. In this, you will also make your trading plan. Then your online training will start. My online training is the backbone of my course. It is of 6 months duration. So online trainings are interactive the way you are interacting with me now. Similarly, the online trainings are interactive. There are 2 sessions per week in online training. One is a live class where I teach you live, which is Thursday night, 9 to 11. Each session is recorded and you get the recording within 24 hours, which will be there till Sunday night. And then on Friday, you will get an additional recorded session. Out of all my sessions, I've identified 25 sessions, which everybody has learned a lot from. So those 25 sessions we have compiled together. And you'll get an additional session every Friday. So you'll have a live training every Thursday night, 9 to 11. And you will receive 2 recordings on Friday, which you can listen to on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here. So 6 months of, online training where I'll revise every topic at least 2 to 3 times. Then once a month, you will live trade with me. Once a month, you will live trade with me here, which is a monthly trading practice. The most dangerous day of the month is called the expiry day, which is the last Thursday of the month. Most people are scared of this day. I'll give you trading practice on this day only. I'll give you a trading practice on this day only. From 9 in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon. You will be live trading with me online. I'll be at my office. You'll be at your places and I'll trade live money in front of you. You have 2 choices. Either you can watch me or you can trade with me. Beginners normally start by watching, but gradually as you skill, you can start live trading with me. So they will get 6 live trading sessions with me, 1 every month, 9 in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon. Then when will your trading and investing start? After the 4 days, it can start. And once your trading starts, you will have queries. So for Pathfinders active traders, who are Pathfinders active traders, people who says, I want to, trade under you. I would like to live trade with you. They are my active traders. So to them, every Wednesday, I give an additional mentoring session, 9 in the morning till 10:30 in the morning, 90-minute session where I live trade with them, answer their queries and give my views of the market. And this one is not restricted to 6 months. This one is for life till you are actively trading under me. So in a nutshell, 4 days of classroom training or recorded session for online trainings, 6 monthly online training where it's live and recordings, since monthly trading practice sessions, lifetime of mentoring for Pathfinders active traders, and you'll also get my number. And if you want to talk to me, you can call me with prior appointment and talk to me in the evening between 4 and 6. Later on, for people who are serious, you can be part of my online trading rooms. And here I live trade with my traders every day and build portfolios with them. So after the training, you can build a portfolio growing at 25 to 50% a year, depending on how hard you work, and make about 10% a month with intraday trading both sides of the markets here. Okay. Multiple screens you require once you become on the next level. How much does it cost? That's all it costs, guys. For the online training, 30,000 rupees plus service tax, 34,500. In this, 15% goes to the government. And from this, I pay my income tax, and with the remaining money, I work hard to reach those 10 lakh people who need to learn how to trade. You know, if you want to do a physical class, then you have to come to a hotel. And this costs 34,000 rupees plus service tax, total 39,100. This is inclusive of everything. No, software to be purchased, no yearly charges, no, nothing. This is all it costs here. These are the upcoming dates. You can note down the dates, guys. The online training is starting from tomorrow, which is Saturday. So tomorrow online training is starting. On 4th of March, the training is starting in Delhi. In Delhi, I have in this 5-star hotel, JP Siddharth, which is in Rajendra Place, excellent hotel. Then on 11th March, online training is starting. And then on 18th of March, the course is starting in Bangalore, in Monarch Luxor, that is on the Infantry Road. Then 8th April, the course is in Thane, Mumbai, and in 22nd April is in Andheri, Mumbai. So you can see what is your convenience and you can do accordingly. You can either go for an online course or you can go for a physical course. Guys, how many of you would like to learn from me? Say yes if you would like to learn for me, if you are to do any of the courses. Thank you very much. That's a lot of people. Really, really appreciate that. It's a risky place. You will need mentors. I have my mentor. You will need a mentor here, guys. Great. So there's a lot of people who would like to do the course. You can choose from the dates here. These are the dates you can choose from. You can also see it from the websites. If you'll go on my website here in trainings, there are these paid trainings. And you can choose from them. You can either pay offline. Most people prefer to pay online. I'll just take your questions, Ankit, in a minute. In pay online, just go here, put it here, and just there is a step-by-step process. I'll give you the link so that you can have the schedules. Great, guys. So this is where you can go for and purchase. Those who want to do their online, I would suggest you pay today so that your online can start from tomorrow. Those who want to do physical, you can choose from the one that you want to do and pay. As soon as your payment is made, somebody will contact you. This automated system inside. Okay, guys, that was, and this is the training support team. Please don't call now. Call tomorrow morning. अभी रात का time है, मैं special session ले रहा हूँ महाशिवरात्रि का. But please don't call today. Let them have their holidays. And tomorrow you can give a call here. Great, guys. Your questions I'll take now. If anybody has any questions, please, you can ask me now. So I'm a final engineering statement. What would you learn from me? From the point of view of, you learn it. My youngest student is 12-year-old. So there's, the more young you are, the more chance you have. But in the start, focus more on learning. Okay. You can ask me your doubts here, no problem. Don't write me mail. मैं अभी दे देता हूँ ना answer. Is there any hostel? No, sir, we don't have any hostel. If you're coming from outside, you have to do your hotel arrangement. But we do have a list of hotels because many people keep on coming. So, my team, you can ask them, they can suggest you some budget hotels. Can I pay in EMIs? No, sir, there are no EMIs. Tomorrow's session, what's the online sessions, in their recorded sessions? There you have a flexibility. You can keep the recordings for 12 days. Every day is available to you for 48 hours, and you can listen to it many times. And you can, since it is recorded, you have a flexibility when to start. What if there is a holiday on Thursday? Then I take it on some other day. The live trading will always be there, Vivek. Any material for online course? Yes, I'll be sending some material for the online course along with some books. Somebody says the profit you share was from 9 to 10:30. No. My trade doesn't finish at 10:30 only. It can continue further also. That is the trade profit for that day. Can I download all the recordings? No. Downloading is strictly prohibited. If you're found downloading, you will be debarred. But I give enough time. There's no need for downloading. 39K for all the segments? Yes, Shan, all the segments. I'll teach stocks, futures, commodity, forex, all the segments. Any specific trading platform? I prefer Sherkhan, is very good. But you can choose anything. Is options separate? No, options I teach in this only. I don't go for this trading platform like Zerodha and Kapil Dev. They are very unstable. And in most of the big days, you cannot make trade in them. Like on the, this Brexit day, you couldn't trade in Zerodha. On most of the big days, you can't trade into it. And these discounted brokers, आपको एक जगह से देंगे, दूसरी जगह से आपसे ले लेंगे. I will prefer good brokers. What if I want to listen recording after 48 hours? If I'm not finished, no problem. You can talk to my team. They extend. In special cases, they extend. Shiva Kumar say, I like to join online. Sure, sir. Then you can go on the site and pay online. Online and offline are same. In terms of content and delivery, online and offline are exactly the same. The only difference in physical course, for 4 days, you are with me. But I'll be teaching exactly the same thing. Any specific softwares to be used? No, sir, not really. Ankit says, I want to join the physical course. Sure, you can. You're from Delhi, Yamuna Nagar, you can join the daily course. Kaushik says, sir, I have 2 lakh rupees. Can I start trading with that? After you do the course, you can start with 20,000 rupees out of the 2 lakh rupees. Remaining money you hold for 3 months. पहले ये देखो तुम्हारा 20,000 संभाल पाए क्या? यदि 20,000 संभाल पाए तो ही बाकी पैसा लेके आना. Always start with small capital, gain the skill. Charting is including, charting will be included in detail, Prashad. Candlesticks, oscillator indicators, trend line, channels, Bollinger Bands, everything that is required to make money. Option training is covered, Kedar? Yes, option training will be covered. Sometimes I'll not be able to listen to the lectures. Can I still do the course? So that's why we send the recordings. Recordings are sent, because sometimes you cannot listen to it. So there will be recordings if you miss something. Can a working person trade? Yes, sir. Working person can trade. Very, very blunt, easily. Is there any virtual platform to practice trading? No, sir. I only practice with real money. If real money is not involved, real emotions will not come. Is there a refresher course? Yes, my trading room later on becomes my refresher course. I teach you swing trading and auto trading so that you can do your job, Shan, and you can also trade, Fundamental analysis, is it covered? Yes. Subodh, it is covered in detail because technical is useless without fundamental. Fundamental is the base on which technical is built. Retail means the 80% of the human beings. No virtual platforms, Prashik, not required. Okay, now Samir says, I'm from Pune, so I prefer online course, but what about the queries and doubts you resolve? You can, email us, you can WhatsApp us, or if something is not solved, you can take an appointment and talk to my team or to me. Can we choose trading for a living? I do that, Tarun. You can actually. After 4 days, will I get confidence and smart work? No, 4 days is just the start. You will require 6 months. 4 days में आप ट्रेडर बन जाओगे तो मत आना, 6 महीना लगेगा. Somebody says, I have done this course from XYZ place in November 2016. My methods are very different from theirs, guys. So I have nothing to do with them. Are the live last Thursday session practical for 6.5 hours? Yeah, it will still end. तभी सीखोगे. सुबह से शाम तक बैठोगे तो ही ध्यान में आएगा. Like on this day, yesterday, the Thursday, market was sideways for the whole day and we were patiently taking our trades. And only in the last 1 hour we got the move. Nandan says, I have seen, sir, you also have advanced option course. Yes, sir, but that is by entrance test. Only after you reach a certain level, once a year I do that course, but that is for people who have reached very advanced levels. Your students are also teaching on YouTube. I don't know about, I have not seen any students teaching there, but many of them are doing it full time now. You mean 6 months every Thursday, approximately 24 lectures. That's correct, Pritham. Okay, what else? I hope I've answered everything. After 6 months, we can trade with you with your trades. Not after 6 months. That you can do after 4 days by being part of trading rooms. Subodh says only 6 trading sessions live. That is 6 full days, Subodh. Okay, what else question was there? Our last Thursday. I'll see if I've missed on a question from the top since so many questions are coming. Do all the groups join you on live trading days? Yeah, all the groups join me on live trading days. How to subscribe for Pathfinders Active Trader? Once you are part of it and you say, I want to trade under you, then you can do it. Can we pay in cash at hotel? Rajesh Arya says, you can do that. You can pay in, just inform in advance, that's all. So that the seat should not go waste. Since the number of people wanting to do the course is always more than the number of seats. So if somebody says, I will come and it doesn't come, then the seat goes waste. So you can just confirm your name. If you come and pay in the morning on the same day, it's okay with us. Okay, anything? I think I've answered most of the question. Are trading rooms run for commodity as well? Yes, Kedar. Trading rooms are run for commodity as well. Yeah, lifetime trading support who joins under your team. That's correct. How to do really live trade with me? After you have done the course, you will be given the option to join the online trading room, in which I charge just about 3,000 rupees a month. That's all, plus service tax, and you can subscribe to that. And that is for my active traders, and there you can live trade with me every day. But that's after you have done the course. It's only for the students at hugely discounted rates. Ankit says, is hostel charges included in the fees? नहीं sir, होटल में रहना हॉस्टल वो आपका कॉस्ट मेरा नहीं है, मैं सिर्फ फीस लेने वाला हूँ. Okay guys, I hope I've answered all your questions. Thank you very much for coming on a Friday night in such big numbers. Thank you very much. All the best. And I look forward to see all of you, in one place or another, online or offline. And I wish all the best. And I pray that all of you achieve financial freedom. And your next generation has a choice not to do a job. Thank you very much. All the best and good night.